Well, it's turning into an annual event that I look forward to because where else can you go and try dozens and dozens and dozens? Maybe you don't want to drink all those beers, but you have the option of dozens of different types of brews, all local, some regional, and then live music, great food. It's the Springfield Oyster and Beer Festival coming up September 3rd. It's going to be at the Inn at 835 with Conn's Hospitality. And joining us in studio is Jason from Conn's, also Lauren from Conn's, and Katie Alsip from the Ronald McDonald House. Thanks for taking time with us, guys. How are we doing out there?
Morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Good morning. Absolutely. So I guess let's start. Jason, what's coming up with the Springfield Oyster and Beer Festival?
Saturday, September 3rd, our 12th annual. We start at noon, go to 5. We've got VIP coming back this year, which we're all excited for. 5,000 oysters, 150 bears, 50 breweries represented. Man, I could go on.
Well, and I love the VIP option because I like the idea of kind of getting there a little bit early, maybe getting some food because you guys are also going to have like a buffet, and then you kind of get first access to all the beers. And I'll tell you, last year there were several that ran out pretty quick.
Yeah. Well, and people take it. They take it to different levels, and some people like to really go all out. So we like to offer a little bit more.
There you go. So tickets are available. Are VIP tickets still available?
Yeah,
Not very many.
Not very many,
No.
Lauren says.
If you get them online, I think we only have about 15 tickets left, but
wow.
you can get tickets at Obed and Isaac's and Terra Firmament downtown.
Okay.
They have a couple physical tickets that you can purchase, but other than that, once they're gone, they're gone.
Wow. Yeah, so you want to get on it, all right, because you don't want to miss this event, of course, September 3rd at the Inn at 835. And joining Jason and Lauren is Katie from the Ronald McDonald House. Katie, thanks for taking time. What's your association with the SOB Fest?
Well, actually, Lauren reached out to me and said, they support a charity every year, and they have chosen the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Central Illinois. And we've actually found other connections that we've had in common. But I first became affiliated with the house because I stayed there 9 months when my daughter was born, because I live over 45 minutes away. And then once we got home and got settled, I started to volunteer, and now I've been working for them for almost 4 years. And so it's a big deal for families that need them in a crisis.
Well, and talk more about what exactly the Ronald McDonald House does for people, especially in your position where you live far away, or for others who have children that are having unexpected medical issues. Tell us how the Ronald McDonald House is there to help.
Sure. So we serve 29 counties in Central Illinois. We serve all the area hospitals. We provide a warm bed, a hot shower. We provide at least one meal a day, if not more, depends on volunteers. All the amenities at home are free of charge. And so we serve up to the age of 22. So if you have a 19-year-old that has appendicitis and all of a sudden we have a surgery, we can house those families too. So we go from NICU all the way up to 22.
It's pretty incredible and a great resource to have here in Central Illinois.
Yes.
And you guys are obviously operated. Those services are free to those who use them, but you need funds.
Yes, we are. We are strictly donation based. We do share a mission with the McDonald's Corporation, but McDonald's themselves does not fund the Ronald McDonald House. So, like, we get a penny per Happy Meal, we get 25 cents per Shamrock Shake. They give a little love hearts. Those come to us, but we run strictly on donations, and so we have wonderful owner operators that help us and support us. But really, and truly, it comes from everywhere else with corporate sponsorships and wonderful donations from families that have stayed and anybody that has a love for children.
Well, and I tell you, if there was any other reason to go to the SOB Festival, of course, you got the food and the beer, but to help out the Ronald McDonald House, that in itself is a fantastic cause to get you out to the SOB Festival. In at 8:35, September 3rd. Lauren, where can people get tickets?
SOBfestival.com. They're $35 right now. The price goes up at the door day of, but you can also get them physical tickets at Obed and Isaac's or Terra Firmament.
And Jason, you got food, you got bands. Tell us a bit about some of that.
We've got 3 food trucks this year. Coming back is Eurostop and Mad Dog Concessions. And then who's the third one?
IDK.
Oh, IDK. Yeah, IDK is coming this year. And then our bands, we're going to open up with Me, Myself, and Sky. And then we're going to close out, rock out with Off the Wall.
Nice. So fantastic. And of course, I know last year there was...
little bit of rain.
A little bit. It was a little wet.
Yeah, like right at the beginning, it was like a monsoon.
It literally poured the entire festival, and then the last 30 minutes it cleared up and just said, okay, now you can
and it was
clean
beautiful.
up.
Didn't stop us.
It didn't
And
stop
it was
people.
beautiful,
No.
right? No, it didn't stop us because you had the tents up, and that was a fantastic kind of way to get away from the heavy rain there right at the beginning. Are you going to have the tents back up?
Yep, we have 2 40 by 100 tents coming. We've got a stage covering on that. We will have tables and chairs for everybody. You're welcome to bring your own camp chairs if you want to sit out there. It's a fun place to be under the tents. It kind of gets a little rowdy and people have a good time. You know, someone drops a glass and everyone cheers. And it's a good time, and it's definitely it kind of gets together and sees people they haven't seen since the last festival.
Yeah, I love it. It's the Springfield Oyster and Beer Festival in at 8:35. Get your tickets. VIP tickets still available, but limited quantities. So take advantage of that. And what do people get again with the VIP?
VIP, you get in 30 minutes early. You get in 11:30. You get a buffet from our chef at the inn. You get a VIP special beer release every hour. VIP is sponsored by Terra Ferment this year, so if you've been down there, he has awesome beers that you can't get anywhere else. You also get 6 oysters that you can try, and you just get a good time. You get private indoor air-conditioned bathrooms, so it's definitely worth it.
Gotta love it. So get there. Make sure you get your tickets to the Springfield Oyster and Beer Festival, the SOB Fest, going on September 3rd, noon to 5. All right, so make your plans. Get out there, and we'll see you there. Jason, Lauren from Conn's Hospitality, thank you so much. Katie, wonderful meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
And thank you for what you're doing with the Ronald McDonald House.
Thank you so much.
It is Springfield's Morning News. I'm Greg Bishop on 92.7 WMAY, Springfield's News and Talk. All right, let's take a look at Springfield.